So now we will see input type button in HTML form. So guys, basically the input tag along with the type attribute for which the value that is set as button will define a simple button inside or outside the HTML form. So you can either define this button inside the HTML form or outside the HTML form as well. So let us check this with the help of examples in VS Code. So guys, previously we had seen some of the input fields, that is the text field, and then we have also seen the password field as well. We have also seen the list of radio buttons as well. Along with it, we had also seen the checkboxes list as well, and then apart from that, we had seen the submit and the reset input tags as well, and this is how the UI looks like. So we have the text field, the password field, and then the list of radio buttons, then the list of checkboxes, submit button and the clear button as well. Now guys, what we are going to do is, after this list of checkboxes, we will be having a simple button over here that will help us in order to display the alert. So what we can do is, after the list of checkboxes over here, simply we will have the input and then followed by colon, and then we will have the button over here. So guys, this is the Emmet abbreviation as you can see. So this is the feature that is provided by the VS Code. So we can simply have the input tag along with the type attribute, that is button, and the value attribute will have the value which will be displayed on the button. So let's say we want to display click me over here. So guys, basically this particular text will be displayed on the button. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page on the browser. So as you can see, we are getting the click me button over here. Now guys, we can apply our own styling over here with the help of the style attribute, or we can also have the external CSS file as well. So if we want to provide certain styling, so let's say I provide the style attribute over here, and let's say we want to provide the background color as red in this case and the font color as white. So over here we will say color as white in this case. So guys, basically we are defining the styling properties over here. I'll just select the word wrap options so that we can see the entire tag on one screen instead of having the horizontal scroll bar. Now guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the background color of the button is changed to red, and then we are getting the text color as white over here. So guys, when we click on this button, nothing is happening. So it is a part of JavaScript tutorial that we will be seeing in the upcoming videos as well. So when we click on this button, if we want it to react in a certain way based on our requirements, we need to write certain code in the JavaScript. So what we can do is, for now over here, we will be having the onClick attribute. So when we say onClick, we can provide certain small JavaScript code over here that will be triggered when we click on this particular button. So let's say we provide alert in this case, and then inside the open and close parenthesis, we simply provide certain string. So let's say we provide subscribe to Programming for Beginners, which is the name of the YouTube channel, which you should definitely subscribe if you have not done so, in order to learn a lot about the HTML and the upcoming web technologies as well. So guys, basically this is a string that will be displayed inside the alert box over here, subscribe to Programming for Beginners. So let me just save this file now, and when the user clicks on this button, the alert should be displayed. So let me just reload this page once again on the browser, and now when we click on this button, so as you can see, this page says subscribe to Programming for Beginners. So this is a kind of a alert that is being displayed over here on this particular browser. And guys, this is a part of a JavaScript. By using the JavaScript code, we can make this alert display on the web browser over here. And this is a very basic button that we have seen so far. We can also remove the styling properties over here. So I'll quickly remove the styling properties so that it looks like a normal button in this case. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So as you can see, we have a very simple button in this case, and when we click on this button, again the alert is being displayed over here. So whenever the user will click on the button based on the function that we have written over here, that function will be called based on the requirement of the project. So guys, comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is input type color in HTML form. So stay tuned.